Hey guys, this is LaRon, and this is What's Up with My MS. On this episode, um, I'm just gonna um, talk about how I got an appointment at the end of the month on the 29th, and I'm gonna talk to my neurologist, and I really think that I'm just gonna basically see about trying to get off all of my medication outside of the Ocrevus that I'm taking twice a year when it comes to my multiple sclerosis. I'm gonna talk to her about it. Um, I don't know. And I'm not telling you guys to do this. It's something that I'm wanting to see for myself. Probably, I've I've weaned myself off of all of my medication, um, all the way down to my spasm medication and my nerve medication. Um, and if you haven't seen or been on Facebook with us, shame on you. At where I do my live feeds um, at on the Facebook page. I Can Beat a Mess Facebook page. I do a live feed on Monday, which mainly focus on talking about anything dealing with multiple sclerosis medically, and then Friday we talk about just the emotional side of multiple sclerosis. Um, what I'm doing on the YouTube channel is basically mainly my journey and with what's going on with my MS. I do want to eventually go talk to other MS warriors personally and kind of like invite them to the show, but me going to talk to them and ask them what's up with their MS. um but as of right now, the first few episodes I'm just basically mainly talking um my journey and what I'm doing. Like last week, if you didn't see it, which you need to go see it, I talked about paritis. The and I think I got a little of that going on right now. So I had to buckle down and take my nerve medication. And see, that's the thing. I don't know if it comes from me not taking my nerve medication like it was supposed to be prescribed, or if I'm trying, or because I'm trying to wean myself off of it. So, um, and you should always talk to your doctor about when you're wanting to wean yourself off your medication. Some medications are not good to wean yourself off of it by yourself, and I can sit up here and say I've done that with a lot of them, and it probably wasn't a good thing. So I'm gonna make sure I explain to my doctor because she was worried about me anyway. Say I was a walking pharmacist, and I know it's a lot of us out there that are taking medication on top of medication. You take one thing to combat something, and then that sits and just throws something else off of whack, and then you have to take something to come back that, and so it's like a down spiral of dumping medication on top of medication, and then before you know it, you're taking 14 pills a day, kind of like how I was. And sometimes some of those pills were three times a day, and so when you add that up, it's almost like 20 some pills, man. Crazy. So I'm like freaking itching. I noticed it nothing to do but with my nerves and stuff. Seriously, you really, if you haven't seen the first episode of What's Up with My MS, it's at the end of at the end of this episode, you'll see the previous episode, and you can well, for this playlist anyway, and you can click on that. But Yeah. So to be on, for me to be on all of this medication, I find it a nuisance, to be honest with you. And a lot of the medication comes from when I was first diagnosed it. And I was nervous. I didn't understand what was going on at the beginning. And so everything that went on, I went in talking to the neurologist, the first couple of neurologists I had anyway. And this is going on with me, and I can't take this. And so they will prescribe something, and I didn't do any research. I didn't look into trying to figure out, is there anything that I can do that can offset this by any chance? And I'm not the one to sit up here, and especially if you're not in an area where weed is legal, you do have the CBD oil where you can actually use in a vape pen as well, and or you can put it on your body or whatnot. I've come across I've come across black seed oil. And if you're in the Albany area, and no, I'm not sponsored by these people, but they're great folks. If you're in the Albany area and you're watching this, if you go down Slappy when you pass Third, the vitamin pharmacy, the neighborhood pharmacy right there next to a little bit past Fred's, they make their own, and it's cheaper, and so you possibly can find a neighborhood drugstore in your area. They might be doing the same thing, or their name brand just might be a little cheaper. For this bottle here, it is a 8-ounce bottle. It's like between 20 and 24 between 20 and $24, but the name brand is a 4-ounce bottle for that same price. And so it's more bang for your buck getting it, made actually by that store. They don't have to send off for it, and basically it's coming from inside, and so it's a little bit cheaper. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do at the end of the month when I go talk to my neurologist. It might not be the 29th, it might have to be the 1st. I don't get paid until the 1st, and I have to drive like 3-4 hours from here to get to my neurologist. But I really think I've made up my mind that I'm gonna really talk to her and let her know what I'm going through, and she's I can be honest with her, and she's straightforward with me, and she doesn't push medication on me. So, and she wants me to get off a lot of this medication, which I have. Heck, and I'm gonna be honest with you, who to say that me winging myself off of the other medications could have caused some problems in itself as well. So I'm guessing I'm kind of nervous about the 2 that I'm on now, which is Blackafin, which I've heard a lot about. You just can't drop cold turkey. I ain't gonna say I ain't tried a little bit. And Lyrica, and I've been taking it for some years now, and just want to see if I can find other means of combating these 2 my main symptoms are the nerve, the itching, and the ant like burning sensation, and then spasming. And I don't even know if my spasming situation is still the same as before when I first got diagnosed, where I used to lift up off the bed, or it's not as hard, but I do have them a lot, but I haven't been taking my Blackafin as I should, and I haven't medically correctly been weaning myself off it right. So I'm going to look into that. So that's what's going on with me this week, and that's what I've been thinking about. And guys, October, this is the month for contests. And I am going to upload the contest for this month. You have to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification so that you know when the next video comes out, because you never know. A clue for the answers needing to be able to participate in the contest is in a video. So hit that subscribe button, guys. Not only does it help me, but it helps the channel. And comment on, you know, things that might be bothering you, or if anything that you've gotten out of this video that might help you, feel free. Or if you've seen something that might help me, please comment. Also, MS that like button for me. And you guys have been tremendous when it comes down to any of the subscribers that are on Facebook. I totally appreciate you guys. And if you're not on the Facebook page, at the end of this video, you're going to see how you can and where you can find I Can Beat a Mess on Facebook. All right, guys, you have a great one. Peace.